What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Romatilla TV. It's your boy Romatilla. Before we start the video, make sure you hit the like, comment, share button, turn notifications on, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for all the support that y'all been giving me so far and being part of the journey with me. So without further ado, let's dive into this week's video. Good morning, good night, good evening, depending on when you watch the video. First thing first, God love you. Stop resisting God love. Like, no, for real. Stop resisting His love. So I just want to say thank you for everybody that's watching this video. Welcome to Witnessing 101 with me, Romatilla. For all my returning people, I just want to say thank you for entrusting me in this area of your life to help you lead someone to the Lord. For all the new faces who have not yet seen my face, I want to introduce myself and say, hi, I'm Romatilla. I'll be a teacher on the journey that we're about to embark on, where I can teach you how to lead someone to the Lord in the best way possible. All right, I don't want to waste so much time, so let's jump into today's session. Now, today's session is about these two questions we like to ask. It's called a spiritual condition question or a spiritual diagnostic question. And the reason why we ask them, the purpose of these questions is to help you discern the spiritual condition of that person. Definitely recommend using both questions and repeat the answer to them, but we're going to get into that a little bit more. Now, let's jump into what these questions are. The first question is, if you were to die today, are you 100% certain you will go to heaven? This question engages their confidence level of entering into heaven. Some people say 50%, 75%. It's just to see where their confidence level is at. The second question is, if you were to die today and stand before God and He asks you, you can insert the person's name, John, why should I let you into heaven? What would you say? This one engages their hope on why they feel like they would be let into heaven. Because people have different reasons why they feel like they should be in heaven. And these are some of the reasons that I bumped into that I've seen people say, where I'm a good person. That's probably the most common one. I attend the church. I donate to the homeless. Someone in my family is a pastor, deacon, bishop, etc. You know, I don't sin as much as others. I ain't killed anyone. And the last one, I simply don't know. Obviously, the questions that we ask is for us to see where they level at. And obviously the response that we're looking for is that I put my total faith in Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. You know, I believe in Him with all my heart, pretty much, and everything like that. So I just want to give you these little pointers real quick. Tips to consider. When people give you these responses back, first you want to say, you want to make sure you respond back. Now, we want to make sure you respond to them back in a positive way. Imagine if I say, oh, because I'm a good person, and you like laugh or chuckle in my face, I'm be like, oh, that's kind of disrespectful. Like, who this person again? So you always want to respond in a positive way where it's like, awesome, great, thank you for you letting me know that. I appreciate what you said, your honesty. Something to make them feel like, in a sense, good, and not like, oh man, like I said the dumbest thing in the world. Second thing, watch your facial expression. For my people who got a facial expression, when you hear something crazy, you be like, that's not the time to do it. I need you to keep that poker face on at all times. Imagine you talking to somebody and they say, yeah, man, because I go to church or I haven't sinned as much as others, and you be like, imagine that. That would throw you off a little bit. Like, honestly, that would throw you off. Now, the third one is, try saying thank you for sharing, or I hear you, or thank you for your honesty. Something that I usually say when I'm talking to people, like, oh, thank you for your honesty. I appreciate you being truthful with me, you know, not trying to sugarcoat nothing or hide nothing. Because, you know, I learned this one thing. When you are honest, man, that's how breakthrough come through. You know, you got to be honest. You got to be real. Like, God is looking at you to be real with Him so that breakthrough can release. Like, you ain't got to be fake with God or anything like that. God already knows the condition of your heart. But that's like a whole nother topic in itself. So these are the two questions that we like to ask. So let's review them real quick. The first one is, drum roll please. If you were to die today, are you 100% certain that you will go to heaven? Once again, this is to gauge your confidence level of them entering heaven. And the second one, if you were to die today and stand before God, He asks, insert their name, remember, why should I let you into heaven? What would you say? That really gauges their hope on why they feel like they will be. Unless they say that I believe in Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, and I profess that, we like to go through the whole process to make sure they have a clear understanding of why they get into heaven is through Jesus Christ and the work that He did on the cross, pretty much. So like I said, it wasn't really a long video or anything like that. Drop any comments and questions that you have in the comment section. I will answer them. Until then, I love you, Jesus love you, God love you, and always be led by the Spirit and not your flesh. We out.